Hello there, U.S. History students. So today's 8 a.m. class had some challenges because we had some technical difficulties. Had those technical difficulties, we ran out of some time in class, and I wanted to do a recording of the introduction to the Harlem Renaissance discussion. Now, this discussion is going to be in your course in week 6. If you click on Monday's item in the course for Monday the 28th, February 28th, you'll find it in the assignments folder there. You can also go right to the Tools tab and click on Discussions, and you'll see the Harlem Renaissance discussion. We're going to be talking about the 1920s and the Harlem Renaissance as the week goes on. This discussion will not be due until Thursday, okay? So if you want to wait to start this until we've discussed the Harlem Renaissance in class, that's okay. Or you can get started right away if you want, because everything you need for the discussion is here in the assignment. It is worth 15 points. It locks on March 13th. So it will be open for a little while for you to post and to respond to a fellow classmate. So what are you doing in the Harlem Renaissance discussion? You are going to answer the question, what is the Harlem Renaissance? And you're going to get a definition that kind of goes along with what we were talking about in class. Then for the second part, after you've told us in the post what the Harlem Renaissance is, you're going to choose one of these artists from the Harlem Renaissance: Louis Armstrong, Louis Milo Jones, Langston Hughes, or Billie Holiday. Once you choose your individual, and I suggest that you look at several of them before you make your choice, you want to use that link that is provided to learn a little bit about them, make your choice, and then describe a particular artwork from them. You can pick one that is represented on the website. Tell us what format it's in. Were they a musician, a painter, somebody who wrote poems, wrote novels, literature, an author? Did they write poems? What did they do? What was their form of artwork? And let us know which artwork you picked. So give us a title, a specific title. For the next part, you will reflect on this work. So you're going to tell us a little bit about what you think about that poem, or about that song, or about that painting. Here are some questions to ask yourself while you're reflecting. Please choose at least 2 of the questions to answer. What is your opinion of this work? How does it make you feel? Does it remind you of anything? Do you like it? Why or why not? That is worth 4 points. Okay, so far the definition of Harlem Renaissance is worth 3. Picking and describing the work and letting us know what kind of art it is 2 points. And then answering 2 of these questions, and it can be something different, but these are sample guiding questions, is 4 points. The third part, can you think of any modern artist, musician, actor, author, painter, who used their art to make a statement or attempt to influence people's opinions? Share who they are and what impact their art has had on your life or on society in general. So this is where you get to pick somebody who inspires you. Maybe it's an anime artist. Maybe it is somebody who does independent films. Maybe it's a musician. Maybe it's somebody who is a dancer or performer. It can be all sorts of different art. When we say art and artist, we don't just mean in the conventional, paintbrush and paint way. So you want to pick somebody from today that really inspires you, and you can talk about who they are and what their impact has been on you and on the world in general. Respond to a classmate's discussion and post. You can comment on the artist that they've discussed and the information that they shared by talking about, like, maybe you picked the same person, or maybe they picked somebody that you were also interested in but didn't ultimately choose. So you want to really look at their response and respond with something meaningful. Make sure it's more than just, oh, I really like the artist that you chose. Make sure it's more than that. Or great post. Make sure it's more than that. Make sure you're talking a little bit more about who they chose and getting a discussion going. Okay. All right. Now, if you are wondering, how do I submit a discussion board? Because we have not done one of these in a very long time. You can get the directions in a couple of different places. First of all, you can go to course materials and click on the how-to documents and find the additional how-to document videos. There's one on how to complete a discussion. Or you can go right here For a PDF assignment, click here for directions on how to complete a discussion board. It's right in the assignment description itself, so you can get it there as well. Okay, so either place it's available for you. You can review that and be ready to submit your discussion. All right, everybody, I hope this video helped you with the directions of what to do for your discussion, your Harlem Renaissance discussion. Remember, it is due on Thursday. It's worth 15 points and a lock on the 13th. Make sure that you don't forget the last part where you want to respond to a classmate's discussion or post. If nobody has posted yet, or you haven't seen anything yet, then you can feel free to just hold off and wait until somebody else does post, and then you can submit your response. You can go back and do that. I will probably wait a little while until I have enough posts in there to grade that people have had a chance to reply and go back and forth. You may always revisit, like if you lost points and I grade and you don't have points for a response yet, you can always go back in and do that and complete that, and I will update it as they are submitted. Okay, good luck, everybody. Have fun with it. I hope you find the artists interesting and you have some interesting conversations about these contributors to the Harlem Renaissance. Take care.